once again, pouring concrete in the dark. It's getting light out. I'll wait a couple minutes and get the camera going. We'll get this first truck on the ground. The neighbors' lights are helping us a little bit. Spreading, getting wire up. We'll talk to you real soon. Second round. There we go. All right, first truck's here, spreading the wire, getting it up. I know it's quite dark out yet, so we'll get the good footage in a little bit. The neighbors had their spotlight on a little bit ago and it was really helping us. It's lighter than it seems. Don't break that rake. Don't break that rake. Yep. Okay, so we'll talk to you real soon. We'll get a truck on the ground. We'll film number 2. Through. Red at night, sailors delight. Red in the morning, sailors take warning. That's an old saying Grandpap used to say. Steve's getting plastic out. I've never seen him this nervous. We got a rainbow going on over here. See if I can see it. Is it still there? So we got 10 yards on the ground. 5 more to go. There's the rainbow. Steve said it's storming right across there, so we'll see if it comes this way. Sun finally come up. Number 2's cleaning up. 1, 2, 3 pads, 15 yards. We're going to start working on this walkway in a moment. But what we were looking at the other day is it's real soft over here. You can see they built this all up, bringing in the big guns here. So that sheep's foot does vibration as well as it's just super heavy. You can see how it just knits the soil together, compacts it. I want to drive it. A little bit big for this area, but so this swing here might make it up. One more. What it needed right there. Finding all kind of stuff in there. Went down about 6 inches. Up here, not too much. Just mainly this end leg of it. Boy, the whole ground's shaking. Now to close it up just a little bit further, how about this? Remote control. Right up against the house. You ever get it stuck? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Been there. We are cruising pretty good. I didn't check and see what time it was. I got 15 more yards of concrete coming for the driveway. This is looking nice. Well, the rain missed us. That's good. I don't want to jinx us by saying that. And so on. I didn't get very good footage of the joiner on the stick. Let's see how that looks. On the spot. You're good, you're good, go ahead. Hitting every pin behind me. Good there. Two handles. Catch that center. Clean. Okay, camera is at 78%. I missed the finishing and cutting, but we can talk about that. Center cut in the apron, that's always critical. That's a must. Our wing cuts, as traffic rolls over these corners, they always crack. Right here. Here's one that's finished. We did this about 3 years ago. I was hoping you could see a little hairline crack there, but you cannot. And you cannot. Okay, good. Someday there will be. So we don't want to dead end it. We take our Y cuts all the way off. Matt's starting with the broom. Let's head up and see. getting everything to the street that we don't need. That's a nice looking broom mark there. Not tearing the concrete open, but leaving some good texture. Same thing here. We didn't want to dead end our cut, so we angled it to center and wire it right to the end. It's a nice design as well as crack protection. We only have 2 pads in this driveway with no cuts in them. 12 foot by 10 foot. That's about the biggest that I like to go. Right on cue. All right, we'll get this done and we'll talk again. We're gonna attack the front sidewalk, rear walk, lower pad, and then see how much time's left. Maybe we'll pour that, or maybe we'll save it for tomorrow morning. Let's see if I can do this. Looking through the camera and edging. Nice and flat, nice and slow. When necessary, you can put that finger out and just put a little down pressure on that edge. You don't want to over edge it. Just 2 or 3 times is really all you want to have to hit it. That's finishing up brooming, and Steve is on joiner on the stick. We'll go out on 2x4s and clean that intersection up. Sometimes we stretch these, but we can just get them so much smoother and straighter like that. Huh, how about that? Okay, down to the apron. Can we sock this yet? No. Feels kind of wet yet. It's not marking it, but I think we might see footprints in it. There, it's coming together from the street. Looks nice rolling up there. So hopefully I got some good footage. I never know where the camera's pointing, but that's what we're looking for. Let's head up top, finish up up there. We are morning day 2, I believe. We're going to attempt pulling this mixer up this hill to get this corner of the walk. Over here we have utility ditches that we wanted to avoid. Over there it's pretty solid. We have a sewer line just to the right of the mixer, so we'll stay on this side of it. Let's see what happens. Here I'm locking in all the wheels. I think he's gonna make it to about right there, a couple chutes on, and we'll drag it to about this point. Well, that was easy. There we go. Okay, I'll just get a couple minutes of this. See how we're rotted into there real good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinned into that brick, into that concrete wall. And on this, you can see we're pouring it about 6 inches thick, just for 10 feet or so, just to give it some mass in case we need to bridge into that. Okay, I marked the gas tap with our calcium bag to help him see it a little bit better. Yeah, he'll make it up. This isn't nearly as steep. Okay. Even if he hugs the edge of that sand a little bit, or a lot. Oh boy. Perfect. That's good. That went so much better than I expected. I love it when that happens. Okay. A little bit more here. Onto the pad and the walk, and this place is a wrap. In a rebar position. Down onto the street, hitting the power buggy. Oh, it really didn't even hurt the sand. It got a little bit dirty. I think I may even be done with it though. All the brick's done. Okay, we'll be back in business in a second. Hey, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. I wasn't going to video this job. Then when we had to get the stone in the mixer, I thought, hey, why not? We got here yesterday afternoon, started prepping, realized there's no limestone here for us. So the next thing I did was get on the phone, couple of suppliers. Nobody could get a stone until this afternoon. So called Thrower. We were able to get 2 pours in the morning, and then our third truck we just got it full of limestone, as you saw, shooting it out of the truck. That's a nice easy way to grade. A little bit pricier, but money's no object. We want to get done and get these projects done before winter comes. I know that builder watches our videos. He'll get a kick out of that. We did that project last year. You may remember that video. I had a lot of digging on that. Just waiting on number 2 truck to set up a little bit more. We'll get a broom on that. It's close, still sticking to my fingers a little bit, so we'll just hold up, and our cement truck will be here shortly. So I'll get a little bit of this since I started videoing, and we'll just attach it with another job. These type of videos, there's just nothing exciting about it. It's a lot of concrete. There's 17 yards there. We have 8 more coming, 8 more, and then tomorrow we'll do 8 and then 12 yards to finish that. 2 weeks later, we're going to come in and do in front of the garage doors and get this place wrapped up before winter. We can't do it all right now. They're still under construction, and we have to leave them some access to the house. So, all right, well, I haven't said it for a while. Grab a sip of coffee. Mixer will be here soon. See ya. All kind of stuff going on. Trying to keep this up here tight so they can still get in and out. All right, on the board. Oh, he flipped over. Okay, here we are finishing up the last pad. It is getting rather late. A little bit overcasty, quite a chilly day. Everybody's layered up in sweatshirts. Trying to think of a good name for this video. Guys, what should I call this video?
Don't forget the calcium.
A little bit more in sync. Ready? One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Don't forget the calcium.
So I've been hearing about this for about an hour now. I ordered the concrete, I ordered the rebar, I ordered the expansion, wire, all that. Forgot the calcium. So concrete is just laying here.
Yeah. Give me a broom.
Now Steve's yelling at me for not brooming. I'm filming, not brooming.
That's me yelling. You're in for a rude awakening.
Slow and flat. Low and slow. Like pool chemicals. Work on our way right down the joints. Sometimes we can walk on that when I have enough calcium in it, when it's hot enough. But 1, 2, 3, 4 loads today. I wouldn't have minded getting this 5th one. Either way, we'll have an easy finish up for tomorrow. So I'll set up a camera tomorrow and give you the last little bit of this, and we'll link it with another job that we're doing. Like I said earlier, I didn't think this was really video worthy. It's a nice size turnaround, but we've been doing a lot of these. Winter's coming, we're running out of time. I just have to get some work done. So we just finished up a nice big project, hit this one, and we're heading to another big project. I'll get a camera set up and get you some good footage on that. All right, see you tomorrow morning. Don't be late. Okay, good morning. This is why I have not been filming in the mornings. This is about 6:45, almost complete darkness. So headlights of the truck. I just turned the lights on in the house. We're gonna pour this slab and we'll have to talk about it in a little bit. Okay, there it is. Last pad right here, 5 yards. And here it comes. Making its way out of the cement truck. Remember yesterday when we had the limestone coming out? See how slimy it is? I just put some flake in the truck. So we want to put this down and we're going to spread that concrete. We don't want that near the surface. So as Tony backs up, that all goes on the bottom, helps hold the wire up. Tom will spread that. A little bit more to go right there. And you can see right behind it, we have real nice looking concrete. How's that for a driveway? That's only half of it. 2 weeks we're coming back in to do this side. One more splash there. And right up. All right, it's time for me to punch in and get on the clock. You can see how tight we like to pour the concrete. This is probably a good 4.5 inch slump. I keep saying I'm going to do a video on slumping, but not enough hours in the day. There's a 12-inch cone that you put concrete in, you take the cone off, and whatever that concrete settles down is the slump. I promise that video is coming. That's how a cement truck works. You can see the corkscrew inside. As you put the truck on discharge, brings the concrete up and just spills out the front. Now this is a front discharge truck. You see rears all the time. Same concept. The driver has much more control. He can see it better here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and help out. Okay, final 5 yards, getting the cuts in it. Steven, Ryan, and I are going to head on down the road. We're heading to our next project. Give you a final look at this. We'll be back here in 2 weeks. We'll take a look at it again when we're doing the other side. From just yesterday to today, you can see the difference in color. So it'll continue to lighten up and all even out. Same recipe in every pad. All right, we're just flying through these projects right now. This is, where are we at? Middle of October. And we have about a good month left, so we need to get a lot of work done. So skimping out on my videoing and focusing on the concrete. Ready, Steve?